Hello, America, and welcome to This Week in Cultural Appropriation, where I, on a not weekly basis at all, an inconsistent basis, talk about race and representation in the United States. So last night, coming home from having organized this very large community conversation unpacking racism, I come home, I'm tired, it's been amazing, hundreds of people brainstorming ideas about how to fix this stuff, and I decide I want to relax, so I turn on HBO Now, and I look for a comedy. I decide to go for a children's movie, I go for a cartoon, and I decide to watch Happy Feet, which is not a happy movie. Robin Williams, you hurt my feelings. Happy Feet is not happy. It's messed up. Children should not be watching Happy Feet. That's some toxicity. Blackface. Black erasure. Okay, so let me actually just talk about what the movie's about. Alright. It's about penguins. Now, back in the day, I was obsessed with March of the Penguins. I loved penguins. I thought they were awesome, and I somehow slept on Happy Feet. I missed it. I watched that documentary about the penguins with Morgan Freeman talking about penguins, and it was awesome. Penguins are cool, so I thought I'd be mad into this cartoon, right? But from the get-go, the plot is Emperor Penguins, they are all about singing. And then there was one penguin who likes to dance, and it's different, and the movie's about, difference is something that you should be able to embrace. Difference and diversity are good. That's apparently one of the points of the film, but not really. They say it, but they don't embody it. And by not embodying it, and by embodying its opposite, they're actually saying its opposite and teaching people that they should say the thing, but they shouldn't live it. Happy Feet is a bad movie. So, first character out, first I'm listening, and it's all this soulful music that I know, I feel like that's from a black artist, and that's from a black artist, but they don't sound like it's from them. They sound weird, they sound denatured. I'm not exactly sure what it is. Is it because it's a medley? And then you got this one penguin that comes out, and he's an Elvis penguin. His name is Memphis, which means he's white, and I absorb that. I go, oh, that's a white penguin. Okay, I wonder what other kinds of penguins there will be. Maybe Whoopi Goldberg will play a penguin, and that penguin will be black. And then the next one comes out, and she's Norma Jean penguin, and she's a white penguin because she's like a Marilyn Monroe penguin, so obviously white. Voiced by Nicole Kidman. Hugh Jackman does Memphis. And then, more penguins, and none of them actually sound like they're of color until Mumble, who is voiced by Elijah Wood, white actor. He has to go off on a journey to find other penguins to show him that diversity is cool. So he meets Mexican penguins, and they're like, "Oi, vato, I am a Mexican penguin," which is weird, right? I don't know why those penguins all have Mexican accents, and there's something weird about the way these Latino penguins are. There's something off, and that's when I realized that's Robin Williams' voice. Robin Williams is voicing that, which means he's doing an impression. And that's kind of like brownface. It feels like brownface. It is brownface. Then he does another character. There's another character who's like, "Hey, I'm a black preacher penguin." And now my feelings are really hurt because that's Robin Williams too. So he's doing blackface and brownface in the same flick. And I'm going, oh, so you're going to use black music. Okay, but you're only going to let white people sing it. And you want to make sure that the story of diversity is being told, so you're going to have Mexican voices, but you're only going to have white people pretending to be Mexican doing that voice. And you're going to have a black voice, but that voice also has to be pretend. Then I get to the end of the movie, and it turns out that the amazing tap dancing, because the entire point is that he doesn't have to sing. He can sing with his feet. He can communicate in another way, and it can be as equally moving. And again, it's in a heterosexist frame, which is problematic. But it's a beautiful message-ish, except Savion Glover is only credited at the end of the movie. And he's the one who's been dancing the whole time. And I swear I've seen Savion Glover act in things, and I think he was good. And also, it's a cartoon. So I'm just wondering why they couldn't have Savion Glover not only do the dancing, but also voice it. Or if they felt that his voice was too old, why they couldn't find a young black dancer to voice it, or maybe it doesn't have to be a dancer, maybe just a young black person to voice it. And you know what? Hey, maybe I'm being too narrow. Maybe they could have found an Asian person to voice it or a Latino person to voice it. I'm just saying that looking on the HBO site, Savion Glover's name is not on there. I didn't know that Savion Glover was in the movie until the end, and that's because I was home with my feet up on the couch and I let the credits roll. That's messed up. That's messed up, HBO. That's messed up, Happy Feet. Y'all, I just wanted to relax and watch a children's movie. And yet, you can't get away from cultural appropriation.